Hello and welcome back. Apologies for the delay. And we have Brett and Jessie. So I'm just seeing whether there looks as though there was there's been a redraw because I believe that Nigel was going to be playing Jessie. I will bring you more information about that when I can. But meanwhile, let's just enjoy the game between Brett and Jessie. Brett currently in 4th place and Jessie in 3rd.
So Jessie has maybe got chi on top of.
He needed an E, didn't he, for
Yes.
heteric or
Yeah.
whatever. Is that right?
Yeah.
Brett's drawn nicely, been paid off for balancing his rack there.
Senders, resends.
Nerdix, which he's got lined up,
Yeah.
is, yeah. I like Nerdix, cool
Mm.
word. What was Brett's opening rack? Was it? Did he keep DINES? I've only just joined the game rather late due to the redraw.
Yes, that's what he kept. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. The other option, of course, was to play Foind for 28, just keeping the S. I liked playing of there. So 10 for Brett and 23. I thought I heard him just declare 22. It's 23 for Jessie. Maybe he said 23. Just looking at where they are on the leaderboard. Brett on 21.5 wins, both of them now looking pretty likely to be in the final 8, if not. So if Jessie wins this one, it's got to be a cert. I would think he's on 22, so a win for this one on this game, I think, would give him a guaranteed top 8. We've got
And
4 more games, including this one.
Yes, I think.
Seems a lot, but that could be right. I think we're running a bit late. And
where would you put Brett's bonus?
that's a leading question. Probably on the board somewhere.
Yes, but where?
Where?
Jessie has picked up
Yeah, he has.
Oterine and No Tear.
Right. His highest score is. It's looking at Rescind now. 78 for Nerdix, making Hock and Ifs, but obviously leaves the E in a bit of a vulnerable position.
Is he thinking about playing Rescind and Ched?
He can play Rescind with IFS as well.
Yes.
Which is nicer because
Yes.
it doesn't give away so much on the triple.
Yeah.
I think that's best.
Oh, yeah. That's where he's playing it.
Somebody's saying Jessie might not find Oterine because he started off in TWL, the US dictionary. I think he might find it. But he might know No Tear. Yes.
Well, surely he'd spot rationed or de-ration. De-ration doesn't fit, but yeah, rationed fits.
How many options has he got?
Inornate.
Anoint.
Yeah.
Has he got? Yeah. So it's Brett on 87 now. Y and I is not a nice combination. And he's got 2 I's with his... What's he going to go for? All of them actually give something away. I think maybe something like rationed is the safest. Anointed or rationed. I think I like anointed as giving the least away. And he's going rationed. I would have gone anointed just to not leave that X spot there. $93 for Jesse. I'm sure there's not much in it.
He's got, Brett's got vary, V-A-I-R-Y.
Oh yes. That's going to... We'll stick the A on the front for aviary. Yeah. Except that gives access to the triple lane.
Yeah.
So maybe just vary. 38 points. Jesse's drawn.
Ooh, he's drawn
nicely.
He's drawn pretty well, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. Vary, I think, is going down for 38. That sorts out a bit of a problem rack and a nice score. 125, 93. So he's drawn nicely. Does he have a bonus? No, I don't think so. Yeah, somebody pointing out through the A he had rather nice word of love seat through that A.
Oh, yes.
I thought it looked a familiar rack.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good.
So that's blocked. Someone in the chat saying that they fished for love seat after accidentally seeing what was in the bag. I don't think we want to go into that too much. Okay.
Maybe there's no bonus, right? So
there's no playable bonus. There is. He could play a rather nice 6 coming down with rescind if he wants to leave just the O on his rack. Something that I'm definitely not, especially after eating all that cake. So
svelte.
Yep. So he's got svelte and rescinds. I don't know whether that's good just to leave the O, but it scores 45.
I think I'd have to be tempted by Vile leaving.
I think so.
More favourable lead.
I think so, and also svelte takes an R on the end, doesn't it? So I think it's got to be Vile. Somebody saying,
yeah, he's
just to show us he's seen that.
seed.
Somebody says if Brett has some white out, which I guess is what we used to call Tipex, then he can play Oat-like next time. So if he can just get rid of that little tail off the cue there. We've got Oat-like and Kite lower, which doesn't go, but yeah, Oat-like. Yeah, svelte does give away too much, agreed, with the R hook. Plus just keeping an O on the rack is not the best. Somebody in chat has played Tipex. No. Is it actually one word, or does it have a hyphen anyway? Not that it's valid, but I had a feeling it might... no, maybe it is one word.
I think it's one word,
yeah. Calls for Jesse to speed up. So many times he's been in time trouble.
Yeah.
Makes it quite exciting for us, because at the end, like yesterday when he snatched that game at the end with a bonus with seconds to go.
He was running out, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. wonder what he can be thinking. There's right. So he's
Vile,
going vile.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 428. So 121 for Jesse. Oh, look, lucky draw.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Brett separating out the cue from the rest of his rack. 125, 121. So is he going to fiddle around and just note he's just going straight for it, just jumping the cue? I wondered if he was going to do a Nigel, line up lots of other things and then just play the cue. Is that better than QAT and chit?
I guess that talkie rack does go with a few tiles, doesn't it?
Does. It's a pretty block board though after he's taken out that eye, isn't it?
And he's picked up an S.
He has. Is he? Yeah. Yep.
That was a pretty good
It
trade,
was
wasn't it?
Very good trade. They're both sitting there with good racks again. So they're going to 136 playing 121 and set to exchange bonuses again. Jesse on 13 minutes. Hope he doesn't take too long because he must have a few choices here. Actually, does he? Does he have bonuses? I'm just looking.
Yeah. I can see he's got Oersted down the side of rationed and pluralising rescind.
Yeah, which is not. He's got loads of options. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong. One of the tiles wrong. Is that? I presume that's a C, is it?
I would
have
thought so.
Brett looks quite pleased with that. Does he have something? Okay, so Coteries, there was 72. He did have, as you said, other things with the rescind, which would have scored much better. Well, they would have scored 79. But Coteries, so 193 playing 136. He doesn't have anything with the S, does he? So he's just got obviously look at the moment he's looking at talkies and he knows pretty quickly that that's his only option, talkies and a rescind, putting actually Jesse's got a bit more time than I thought. I thought he'd use more. So 74, 210 playing 193, 210 for Brett. Somebody suggesting QIBLA. Kibla, that looks nice.
That's nice.
It is. It scores it. Yeah, they like your suggestion of Oersted. Brett's got some scoring tiles. Kibler is nice if he spots it. Somebody's saying they didn't like the choice of coteries. No, it's not good, is it?
Brett's got the X for a 50-point play next time.
Yeah. And if he goes for Kibler, it's going to be there. You can go Hex and ETH there, can't he?
Yeah.
Even more.
That's 60. I think that's 60 points, Hex.
Yeah. 49.50. Yeah, it is.
going to have a samba. Sambal. And that blocks the X position.
Yeah, nice word, sambal. 30 points. Did you know that word?
I did not.
Nor me.
I just thought he was going for a dance.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Then he extended it. Yes, some people just say it looks like your name. It does. I was thinking that.
So he's got Panax through the A of Torquays.
Or Hapax. He's got Hapax lined up.
Hapax.
What does Hapax? Somebody did tell me what that meant. I played it and they queried it. I remember checking what it meant. It's got a nice... Oh yes, a word that occurs only once. I'm not sure in what context that is. I thought it was a printing term.
It's a nice word.
Somebody's saying we might need to broaden our palette. So what is sambal then? Oh, Jess is going to get some in Malaysia. Okay. I'm normally good on food words, funnily enough. I don't know what that is. Apex has gone down for 42. 252 playing 223. Apologies, the scores are a little bit out there. That's 223 for Jessie. That's it. Oh, horrible draw for Brett.
2 W's, 2 G's.
Terrible draw. What can you do with that? I presume that's jaunt that he's lined up through the A. Lots of E's to come, so keeping STI, quite likely to draw an E.
Yeah. Gugo.
Oh yeah, that's a nice word.
Through an A, yeah.
Yeah, which isn't there, but yeah, Gugo. Jaunt gone down for 24. 247 to Jessie. He should get an E, hopefully. I didn't like coteries because it opened up a spot with the S there, but it's at the same time it shut off the one side of the board.
I preferred the plays down the side of
definitely.
Rationed.
Horrible rack for Brett there. Is he going to change?
I think he's going to dump.
I would think so. What can you do with that?
16 points worth of tiles.
I mean, he's got due for 35, but 35 is nice. Gives away quite a bit down the side of it and keeps nonsense. So, yeah. He's got to change. He's keeping EN, is he? Okay.
Yep.
252, 247. Jess's almost bonusy. Bit too many vowels.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not a bad change for Brett.
No, it isn't. I thought it was somebody saying that due is too much to give up. I don't really agree. It would be perhaps if it wasn't that your opponent's going to score nicely down the left side of it and then you've got rubbish.
Because they could easily score as much as you're scoring.
Oh yeah, down. They only need to put some 1-pointers or something down. Not quite as much, but they're going to score well down the left a bit.
Yeah, I think Jesse may be looking at playing POO and Con.
Is POI not better?
25. No, it's 27.
Don't know.
I would have played the same POO.
Not that I'm just thinking that you keep out DS rather than DUIST. I think it's a bit nicer. $2.74, playing $2.52.
Turns out you might have been right because he picked up another eye.
It's got untidies through an N, which isn't there. Yeah, people commenting in the chat he should have played POI.
Yeah.
And that he's been
And then
punished for it.
And then he probably
He
would have
had
had it outside,
and
wouldn't
tedious.
he? Yeah.
He would have, yeah. He has been punished for that. Yep. Somebody's suggesting he plays emo, keeping the Z. I think that looks... Just looking, I think that looks good. Off the... just tucking the MO in on the right there. Under the E of coteries.
Oh, yeah.
For 27, and it keeps a really nice EG INZ, because of course there's lots of IZE word endings. Emo looks good. What's he looking at with the IZ, do you think? He's got that IZ on his rack.
Maybe Tears and Cheers.
Oh yes. Yeah, of course.
Uh, 23, 24, 25.
Somebody's saying if he had played... Sorry,
That's
27 is it?
It scores 32, I think,
okay.
Tears and Cheers.
Okay. Somebody's saying if he had played POI, and even if he'd drawn a duplicate O, he would have had it outdoors.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it was definitely one letter, one vowel different, and it just changes. I guess that's why they do spend so long on some moves, because it matters, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh dear, but he wants to put it back. Just slip that eye on the board and pick the O up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone for Tears anyway, for 32.
Somebody's saying that one vowel different of KUTU and KUTA changed the last game. It did. It did, and that was because Craig doubted KUTU. Quackle pointing out Cognize, saying I like that from the C for 41. I think I like Emo. The leave was very nice from Emo. He's got Fogman with a E.
Again, there's a few fog words as well.
Quackle's not very keen on Tiz. It's putting Emo at the top. Interesting. The Tiz that it goes for is down the bottom, putting the Z at the bottom there rather than Tiz and Chiz. They're similar, so yeah. 284 for Brett, 274 for Jesse. He's got a bit of a problem now, hasn't he? How does he tidy that up? like that. There you go. Fourth, not a lot of points. He could have played Jedi or JEU or something again for a lot more points, but he's kept a great leave there.
And not for the first time today, we're looking at a fairly blocked board again.
Yeah, 279, playing 284.
It's always the C's and the V's that block it. You've got
That's right.
coteries, chiz and vary.
Wonder if they'll
It's
ever bring in
just
some different two-letter words and then they won't block it anymore.
Blocks the whole of the
Mhm.
left-hand side.
Is he going? So Jess is holding the last S there,
Yeah.
and he's got a 7, 2 sevens.
Dugites.
And GIUSTUD, which I often get the
Oh,
I and the U the
Geisted,
wrong way.
yeah.
It is that way, isn't it? It's gone straight down. Quackle's not coming up with a mung particularly like Jong, Jong. So maybe we can ask Brett the rationale for a mung, which was 24 points. It was quite a lot lower down. 308 for Brett. And the bonus has gone down quickly for 84.
He's retained the F though for a decent score on the
363 for Jesse.
at the bottom right if he picks up the right tiles.
He has, yeah.
And
There's one of
yeah.
them. Yeah. Has he had both? No, it's been one blank each, hasn't it? Yeah. Bonus lanes, not 363 for Jesse, yeah. Are there bonus lanes? N fever and things like that there. But there isn't anywhere to play, is there? Oh, Jesse's had a terrible draw. Down onto the T, I guess, of talkies.
No, there's only room for 8 really, isn't there?
Somebody's checked Quackle, there's a 9. I'm not going to look. So that's not looking very good for Jesse if Brett finds a bonus here. There's a 9. Where would the 9 go? I'm going to cheat and have a look. I'll give you a clue.
Well, if it's...
Oh, no, he's not going to find that. Would Nigel find it?
Is it off the U?
Yeah.
And through the N?
Well, onto the N.
Onto the N rather, yeah, because there's 7 spaces.
It's a
unword?
It's an unword. It's a crazy word. Nope, not unfreezing, but nearly. You've just got the blank wrong. Callum, you've misdesignated the blank. Try again. No, Callum has the letters in the right order, but has misdesignated the blank there. No. Not underfeed, not unforeseen. It's a crazy word. Nope, not an S.
Okay.
Does anyone want to know?
I've never heard of that one.
Somebody's guessed it. How many in the bag? Let me just check. 14. 14 in the bag. Well, I think it's...
What does that
it's
mean?
not that crazy. I think it's fairly crazy. It's not... I suppose it's somebody who's not a free man, or plural of someone who's not a free man. Unfree men.
Unfree men.
Unfree men. Somebody's saying even if he sees it, which, you know, he's got kind of free men lined up there, even if he sees it, he won't be sure of it. It's a chance he's seen it, isn't there? But isn't sure. So, assuming that he doesn't go for that, maybe that's why. Maybe he's thinking about it. What would he do? JEE or no?
Ooh. Freet. Okay.
21. Very aggressive. But I think that's good.
Yeah.
329.
And
Oh, Jesse
Jesse
in a mess with his rack. That's a shame. And a terrible post-bonus draw.
It will give him a 30-point play, but he's going to be in an even bigger mess with his tiles afterwards.
Oh gosh! And
Oh, he's got the W's
I
back.
know. Quacker likes G, J, double E, and funnily enough, if Brett didn't play the bonus, which he obviously didn't, it's giving him a really low winning chance. So 74% if he played the bonus, and then it drops down to like 25% if
really?
he didn't play it. Yeah.
Okay.
So even with things like Freet, which is quite interesting considering he's holding the blank. I guess it's because the remaining pool is not nice. 329, 363 is correct. Quackle keeps wanting people to play off that J all the time. All the choices coming up are off that J, but it just gives points back again. What is he thinking now? He must be thinking that Brett's got the blank with that aggressive opening.
Not necessarily. It may just be an attempt to open up the board.
Being behind.
Because he's being behind, yeah.
Who's the money on to take this game from this position? Anybody like to? Given that the knowledge of both their racks, obviously. Brett with the blank and some clunk. Jesse with a lot of vowels. I'm just looking at the remaining pool. There are 10 in the bag. There's no ease apart from what in the bag. It's pretty consonant. In fact, it's very consonant heavy. The bag. I think there's one I and one U out of the 10.
Is that all?
If I'm looking at it correctly, yeah. Yeah, so that is why Brett's not got a good chance, I guess. He's not going to get a bonus, and he's pretty unlikely to get something down the side of a mung because he needs a couple of vowels, which
Jesse's just going to take the 30 points, I think.
That's what everybody in the chat is saying. Just
Yeah.
play OY. Got to just do it. Extend your lead.
Oh, that's interesting. He didn't put the he didn't put the Y on the triple.
What's he doing? What?
He played OY. What?
I'm just wondering. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why's he
OY
done
and
that?
yeah.
So. It's only 2 points different,
25,
actually, isn't it? Sorry, it's 2. It's
29,
32.
30. Yeah, it's only
It's 2 points different, but playing it one higher up is more defensive, surely, for taking it, or is it
well,
that
it allows access to the top left-hand corner, doesn't it?
I suppose if you're playing OR, it gives more options for playing parallel alongside OR to the right of it. Don't know. We can ask him about that one after. Jesse in with a pretty good winning chance in spite of Brett holding the blank just due to the board, well, more to the total lack of vowels left. 393 playing 329, so Brett needs a bonus, and it's
not going to get one.
He's not going to get one. I will just see if I can check what is in the bag for you. Apologies, having to use Quackle to check the bag. So Jesse has Adeloe. Okay, so in the bag there are, as I said, there's two vowels out of 8, which is an I and a U, and the rest of it is pretty awful. B, D, G, P, R, T. Terrible bag
Nice.
in terms of getting a bonus. Somebody's suggesting playing WO off coteries. He's got to open a lane, but it's not going to work, is it?
That's very.
Okay, so it's saying the top left-hand corner is not really relevant. It's the bonus that's
Yeah.
relevant. And playing white one higher up is going to give a lot more access to a bonus lane. So good play. What has Brett played?
He's
I
played
missed his
Joe.
move.
Yeah.
So he has taken the points now for due for 35.
I suppose from Brett's point of view, there's still vowels available.
Yeah. Well, yes, that's true. Unseen for Brett. There's
Yeah.
still those five
Exactly,
five
but he
vowels
doesn't
that
know
are
that they're on
and they're
Jesse's rack.
Yes, that's right. 364, 393. Six tiles in the bag. But if he does draw a vowel, where's he hoping to bonus anyway? So getting through those tiles, taking, not that there's really lanes there, taking out that unfree men lane.
And I think Brett will now know that that the vowels are on Jesse's rack, given he's just played 3 of them off.
Yeah, that's got to be the best move there, I would think.
Yeah.
24. So good game from Jesse here. 417 to 364. Only 2 tiles in the bag. It's a B and a T in the bag, so there's not even a vowel in the bag at all. Jesse has them all. It's absolutely 100% Jesse's game, yeah. Robin Dawn and give up, I think, yeah. That's what he's looking at.
Dawn down the side of OD.
He's got no, there's just nothing he can do. Locks up qualification for Jesse. It might well do. I'm just looking, I would say, it's going to put him on 23. Nigel had a big win against Kevin in that last game by 163. Nigel now on 26. That's incredible. Out of 32, Nigel on 26, Kevin on 24.
That's very impressive, isn't it?
It's, and Putapong being seen in the top 8 at the moment for the first time, having beaten Neil Scott. I think that's the first time he's been up there. Chris Lipe beating Dave Koenig, which puts him at 7th. Obviously this can all change when more results come in. He's playing Dawn. Yeah.
Sorry, how many letters do you have?
Is that 36? I thought I heard him say 400. Yeah, 36, so 400 and 417. What's their time like? Similar, so they're okay. Now finally, he can play down the side of G, which is lined up 30, 447. And I don't think
I don't think Brett can even stop his out move.
yeah, I think he can.
Maybe he can. Yeah.
Unless he's got an alternative one.
Oh, he can put another R on the end of that, can't he?
Oh yeah.
So that doesn't stop his.
No, he's also got UREIC, Uraic, which I didn't see. I kept forgetting that blank is a C. He can play on the triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody saying Among came down quickly and we didn't get to think. I would have to look back. Quackle didn't seem very keen on Among. I couldn't quite see the rationale behind it either.
What was Quackle's preferred move for that?
I'll have to just go back a moment, just to remind myself. Wasn't that the one where Emo was a decent option?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the previous one. Beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just get this game finished so I don't lose track of the scores. So Uraic for 15, assuming that he's spotted that and not forgotten what the blank is there. I think we should be able to write on the blanks with some kind of pen that rubs off after. It's really easy to overlook things when there's a blank. Not at Jessie's level of play, it isn't, but it is at mine.
It's going to go for Ayuri, I think.
I wonder why. Why would he be doing that when it's 11 and 15 for Uraic? Maybe he doubted it. He must have doubted it. People are saying they didn't like that Freet move, thinking that he missed the blank C. He might have. It was just the way that just the fact that he lined up UREI, so I thought it was going down.
I also, after my bingo, I drew 6 balance, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think he saw it and then doubted it. 466, 414. .466 to Jessie and 414.
I almost played. I thought about playing Joy instead of blocking. I mean, I had the block. You could IUR bingos. From my perspective, it's pretty tough for you to hit that.
checking what round number that was. That was round 32. Okay, I'm just going to see if either of them would come and have a quick chat with us, although we may need to rush on quite quickly as obviously we had a bit of a delay, but I will be back in a few moments.